Good morning, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Solely Voids, your free-to-play series where we use solely, and folks, I mean solely, Void champions. Now, one thing that I will say about solely using Void champions is, and I don't know when that day is, we may never hit that day, but I know at some point we get to these missions. And some of the missions say, like, defeat all the secret rooms in Doom Tower hard. And then when you go in here, some of them, like that one we'll be able to do. We were able to complete that one. Come on, I know one of these. This one's like magic support only. So, we're probably going to cheat at some point and use, if we have a mission that's going to stop us from getting Marius or Ramontu as we just continue to progress, yeah, we will 100% do that. We're not just going to be totally gated off from a certain point of the game. So, all right. Well, speaking of Doom Tower, we're just cooking through here, and guess what? Combinations in every single team. Every team, man. It's crazy. These guys just hard carry through so much now that they patched them. Irresistible freeze, so it just goes on everybody. And then when she doesn't have him freeze, your Carl has him frozen. And then just Togren to speed boost, cleanse, heal back up, increase speed, increase accuracy, cold heart to nuke the boss down. Man, we haven't really had any issues. Based on what I'm seeing here, I could see if we have to run into the Nether Spider one more time, I could see that being a bit of an issue. That was the hardest boss. But otherwise, we're just going to straight clean up right through here. I guess that being said, we're farming this stage of Griffin pretty easily. But I could see it being an issue because it does strip buffs. So at some point, I could see there being a bit of an issue there. And we might have to rethink a team. But otherwise, we're smooth sailing in Doom Tower. It might be our first Doom Tower hard completion. Wow, how about that? Okay, we had a lot of issues in Siege. We haven't had a Siege episode, so here we are. We had a lot of issues with this thing here, so I had to bust the main account out for it. I kind of cleaned up. It's just a tanky team. If you can't outspeed them and just kill them immediately, you're just going to have a lot of issues beating a team like that. So then once we got in here, we don't play the main account as much, so we have pretty limited what we're doing. And so now we have to try to find some teams that we think we can beat with our... Luckily, I saved a fight with the main. Like, can we just straight up outspeed this team? Just try to... Probably... This is definitely in our realm, but, a little fast Apothecary could give us a little bit of issues, I bet. Whew, this might be a tough clear. I'm not sure. We have another guy who's brought his main account in, and I'm not sure if he's attacked yet. So, I don't really know what Skathix does, but let's go ahead and let's just shoot our shot at this team. Given that they have a Drexar, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Battle Sage, and we'll go like Battle Sage Arbiter. Battle Sage Arbiter. Heck, we might even need a Togren team. Maybe I go Togren. Oh, what is going on? Okay. We definitely want a speed lead, I think, here. So let's go Togren. Let's go Yakarl, and then let's go Nia. We'll just try to stay alive, but have her to try to go fast. And really, if we can just get Yakarl to have a turn, we should be good. Just because we should be able to freeze all of them, and then nuke them down. And then Togren with the increased accuracy should help if they have anybody high resistance. I suspect my Arbiter is going to be way faster than anything they have. So we'll just get our speed going right now. Do I tank up, or do I try to... I think I tank up. All right. Probably game over, right? Yeah. Yep. maybe didn't need to burn as good of a champion, or as good of my... This has some good champions in my squad, so we maybe didn't need to do that. That's all right. Okay. You know, for all the hate Siege gets, it's for one time a week, it's not too bad. It's just, I think we all see what other people see. They could have just maybe redone some things. Okay. All right. So here, I'm thinking we just go, man, what do we do? I have a little bit of, I did put crit rate gloves on Sir Nick, so this might be a team where, do these speed ores work in Siege now? I'm not sure about that. Okay, so then here, do we go ally attack, or do we go Eflin? I think I'm gonna go ally attack. And then do we just try to go really fast here? Like this. The other option is I could try to bring in like Battle Sage. She brings increase attack, and then we definitely have a speed lead. And if we have a speed lead, we should be good because we should be able to get a freeze off on these guys. And then we have an increase attack here, but that doesn't really help anywhere else. But it's also a cleanse, but she cleanses. But this is almost like a guarantee we're going to go first. That's fine, because we get to use everybody twice. So if we just kind of go busted right like this, man, I just don't know if these speed auras work or not. I'm not sure. God, we got to be faster than this team. If we're not, I just don't even know what to say. All right. Okay. So now we freeze him up. Man, if we lose this... we did something terribly wrong. Look how hard he doesn't hit. Oh. All right. Yeah. Okay. We just got to try to... I think we just got to try to kill her there. And nobody's off the freeze yet, so I think I can wait one more turn. All right. Now we definitely just got to kill you, Carl. He should be squishy. Okay, I think we'll just do this now, and we should be pretty much set at this point. Yeah. Okay, so those are essentially going to be my two teams, because we got to use them twice. Okay. See, I see this team, and it looks like it's Studley, but is that really much of an arena team? Like... This account is, oddly enough, kind of on the higher end of some of the account's abilities. It's just been playing a little bit longer. But a Wukong is just so brutal sometimes, because you kill it and it comes back up. Let's go at this team. Let's use that faster team with the Arbiter. Who did I use? I used Nia. Oh, they have an all-speed aura also. Okay, but she has this freeze protection. That is worthy. We would likely be able to just nuke her down, though, if we just use his A2 first. And then how we really dying elsewhere. And we have a cleanse here. We have extra heals. Hopefully this doesn't lose. Sometimes these kind of teams look the sneakiest, and okay, so then here we're actually gonna that increase turn meter too, and then we'll okay, and then actually I think I just want to take her down. They have no way to res. Okay, I think we're just fine. All right. Spend all this time worrying, and then nothing ends up coming of it, so... Calvalax, a champion I've never had before. Would love to see a Calvalax somewhere there. Alright. There it is. Okay, we're 3 for 3. Alright, and this seems like the exact kind of team we're going to take at our, what do you call it? With our Sir Nick team. Alright. And then that's all my keys. Pretty straightforward here, but also there's just some teams out there that I just don't know how we're going to beat those. I think that A1 just hits harder than the A2. Man, when I use Yakaro, that ally attack, if he comes in there, just absolutely murders everybody. Let's see if that will kill him off. There we go. Alright. She revives too, I believe, so push everybody's back. Let's use this little bit of safety. I highly doubt any one of those two can nuke us to death, but you just want to be careful, you know? Why risk it? Alright. And then we're on auto. Boom. Four up, 4 down like it's nothing. We actually, shockingly, our level of clan and like the types of accounts we've had, we've been wildly successful in Siege. I don't know where you can see your win percentage, but for our little clan here, I would say we've won more than we've lost. We haven't lost a ton, but the real reason is if you look here, like we just get, I don't know if they've got to our main thing. Have they killed us off yet? No. We just get a ton of people stalemated by this team here. Kind of a crappy team to go against. And then we do have some other, like that's a great team, obviously. Here's a pretty good team. But yeah, we just get a ton of people who just get brick-walled by some of our big boy accounts that aren't Voids only, but we'll take it. If that means we get sweet gear and sweet rewards, we will take it. Plus there's that what do you call it, that Void legendary that we can get through fragments. Speaking of Void legendaries we can get through fragments, we did hit hard clan boss, only the first key, but that was an extra like 3 fragments. So now we're looking at Mithrala. Is definitely going to be pretty soon. Lamasu, that was the other one. But the other Void legendary that I've just completely neglected that we're going to get before is actually Vizix. Vizix is coming up very soon. And we're going to get some great rewards leading up to that. So I'm pretty excited about that. But that means we're pretty close to this fragment, rotation of fragments. I mean, well, it'll be nice because we can store those up for a rainy day, I guess. Okay, so what is the last thing I wanted to cover before we just head on out and call it a great day is we're going to farm up. We're going to try to max this out. We have been farming Minotaur previously. Actually, last night I fell asleep before all my dailies were done, which I normally complete them all and then just use up my multi-battles. But the 4 champions we're doing well, actually, she's done, but we'll keep her in there. Master Hexer. Man, I guess we just do this for the heal reduction and poison. I don't know. Who cares? I don't think that particularly matters. But we've been doing Cold Heart, Padma, Dawncaller, and Sylar. Besides Cold Heart, all champions that are going to be making progress because of Faction Wars. So that's just our next hard push. We're going to push hard to get Lydia. And then lastly, like I kind of mentioned in the previous video, this is our team. Let's go ahead and see a run. It's a little bit longer. It's a bit of a struggle. It's not the cleanest fight, but I haven't seen it fail. So yeah, we're just able to get that freeze off before they do anything like crazy. And so the extra buffs kind of stink, but yeah, we just have the one champion. Every now and then we do get one of our champions dies with the like Black Revive thing on it. It just kind of happens, but for the most part, between you know, your Carl and Lady Noelle. What a fantastic combination. They keep everybody frozen. Ooh, this is looking like risky business right now, and then we come in and just have it. I kind of wish that your Carl would prioritize the ads. We do keep them frozen a lot, which I guess is good, but it's just like, I don't know. It seems a little bit random who when they target the boss and when they don't. Unfortunately, we do get resisted occasionally because we don't have Sir Nick in the squad. But we just tank it up, baby. Tank it up with Togren, and then Lady Noelle, and then the Shuzen keeps us kind of going fast, gives you Carl extra turns to kind of keep the Frieza up, and you know, turn meter suppression too. His A2 is great. You know, not even on a solely Voids account or just like any account, man. Your Carl is a stud. He is so good. Absolutely, totally underrated champion. I mean, I use him on my main still in Fire Knight hard, and we farm stage 10 hard. So, but yeah, this is what the team looks like. Huge shout out to everybody in the comments a couple episodes ago helping me get to this point. This is gonna be huge for the account because I don't like keeping 5-star gear, but I will keep 5-star accessories in Pinpoint, and so this is just huge for the account, not having to worry about 4-star stuff. You know, be good for the old silver, but silver's not really a huge issue in this account. And you know, just something stupid like this, we'll just keep it. It's fine, like, because you know it's automatically 20 accuracy. Well, if we get a second one, it's 10 speed. That's no joke. We can't mess around with that kind of stuff. You know, a lot of times I don't even like try to get like more than 2 pieces. A lot of times I'm just trying to get 2 pieces in the accessories. If they really need accuracy in their kit, like 1 piece above and then 2 below. You know, it's just a great set. So we're going to farm this up. We're going to max that account out, and then max that event out. Once that event is maxed out, we'll come back into here and we'll just farm up these guys, get them leveled up, get their masteries up. Champ training tournament tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have maybe some chickens. We can actually get some of these to 6-star. So that is going to be the whole video, folks. Don't forget to check out Free for All, the free-to-play Hell Hades challenge account, and appreciate you stopping in. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and we'll see you on the other side.